I'm going to show you guys how to speedrun. And speedrunning is when you play a game as fast as you can without cheating. Well, you may ask, what games can you speedrun? Really, any game that you enjoy. So the possibilities are endless. And so in this example, I'm going to choose Yoshi's Island, which is on the Super Nintendo. What do you need to speedrun? Well, really all you need is something to play a game on and some sort of splitting device which records your times kind of like you're running a mile, where you split at every certain checkpoints in the game to kind of check yourself to see how fast you're going. Now, if you want to improve your times, you're going to have to learn certain tricks and strategies used by other runners that they use to improve their times. And eventually it becomes a network of people just trying to find new tricks and strategies to improve their times until it gets to a near perfect run where it can't get any better. Now, in speedrunning, there are many categories, like any percent, 100%, low percent, and I'm going to be doing any percent, which means complete the game as fast as possible, no matter what. Low percent means complete the game with the minimum requirement, and 100% means complete the game by collecting everything, which usually takes the longest. Now, obviously, I'm not that good because I just learned how to speedrun, and I'm only going to be doing World 1 for Yoshi's Island, so I'm only going to demonstrate like one or two tricks, but other than that, I'm going to show you how to do World 1 kind of. This is my Super Nintendo, and this is what I use to speedrun. It's a relatively old console, it came out in the 90s. Here's the controller, the TV I use to play the game. An example of a splitter is an application called WSplit, like right here. So for instance, I'm going to open this, and this is my previous splits from Yoshi's Island's First World. So in this split program, as you can see on the Yoshi's Island First World runs, there's already times here. This is because I've already attempted one run and it saved it. So this is my best time, which is a 17:23. I probably can improve it since that was my first time and it was really bad because I died like 100 times. So, okay, I'm gonna start the timer when I start this world. Starting now. So the timer is starting. This is the intro to the game. It's not that long. It's like really short. You may be wondering why the game is in Japanese. It's because I found the game for cheap in Japanese in my local store, so I got it for Japanese. The reason I'm running Yoshi's Island is because it's my favorite game. So if you're gonna run a game, it should be one of your favorite games because you're gonna get relatively aggravated when you keep attempting. So this is the tutorial. You just skip it. Okay, so I just changed the controls there because I don't like the default controls. It's the first world. Already on a bad start. Okay, so right here, this is a skip. I'm kind of just skipping all this kind of stuff down there by just jumping on somebody. So I'm already basically done with the level right here. Wow, never mind. Okay, now I'm done. So I'm gonna do my first split right when the screen goes black and I can't control the first level. So I'm gonna wait for the score to go by. So as soon as the screen goes black, I just split it. Okay, so that's my first split, which was like way better than my first one, my first run. So I'm already improving. Okay, this is the second world. There's a huge skip on this world, but I'm definitely not experienced enough to be able to do it. I've attempted it like 30 times. It's not worth my time. It just skips the whole world though, but I'm not that good, obviously. So I'm gonna have to go the long way. I think if I did the skip, it saved like a minute and a half, maybe more. If you can't tell, I'm not really good at this game. Oh my god. Okay, reaching the end of the level here. That's the second. What that spinning animation is if I collected flowers and it lands on a flower, then I have to do a bonus challenge, which isn't good for speedrunning because it takes a really long time. There's my second split, which also saved a lot of time. Not nearly as much as my first one, but still. The first world usually takes roughly around, I'm gonna guess around 12 to 14 minutes. Sorry about the silence, I'm not really used to talking to myself, it's kind of weird. Now, when people run, they're usually recording themselves or streaming onto websites like Twitch or Hitbox, and so they have like live feedback and people are talking to them and stuff. So they're constantly talking to people, unlike me, kind of just talking to my brother recording the phone. The reason people like Twitch is because like instant feedback, and also because it's kind of like shows that you're not cheating because you're live streaming it, you're playing it live. And it's kind of like the instant satisfaction society kind of likes today by watching things live. Kind of like online, it's kind of like sports, but for video games. Alright, this is the first castle, which is really easy. This is like one of my favorite levels because it's so easy, and the boss is stupid. So when you get down towards like the end of this game, it gets really tough. But the first like two and a half worlds is relatively easy. When you see me go down those pipes and I kind of like jump and I don't go down them, that's because I'm pressing jump and down at the same time, which is a trick. And it's just faster because you're skipping the animation. And it's a pretty easy trick because you just press jump and down at the same time. So it's not like it's advanced or anything. I'm not that good. You just gotta press it. It is a frame perfect trick though. A frame perfect trick means it has to be at the same exact time. So I have to press it the same exact time. But I mean, like, that's not really that hard because I have two thumbs. Alright, so this is the boss. Pretty easy. It's just a fat guy, literally. Like a fat balloon guy. Yeah, it's all Japanese, so I don't know what the heck is going on in this game. Oh my god, I missed. See, that's how you know I'm bad. I'm missing like the first boss, who's supposedly a joke. Alright, one more hit and I think you should be dead. Alright, I think I'm done. Alright, so that's the first boss. Really easy, not a threat. I forgot to split, so this is also how you can tell I don't speedrun for the previous one. So my 1-3 split is going to be totally bad, so it doesn't really count, but my 1-4 split is right. So the 1-3 split is garbage. It says I was over a minute 23, that's just because I forgot. Alright, so this level I hate because it's an auto-scroller, and auto-scrollers are kind of like The only reason why some games can't be speedrun because you can't speed it up. You gotta wait for the game to go. There are some ways you can speed this up just by like doing inputs. Supposedly inputs speed it up or something. I don't know. I looked it up. There's like online. There's like how-to guides for all this stuff because the community is fairly large at this point, especially for this game, which is I'm lucky for because I really like this game. Definitely not gonna be doing speedrunning on my free time or anything. This is just for school. Now, if I was doing 100%, I'd be collecting all these little flowers, all 20 red coins, which you can't tell. See, like those are red coins, and 30 life stars, health stars, whatever you want to call them. And that's pretty difficult because, I mean, that's just a lot of things to do, and yet they probably still will do that faster than I can do in any percent run, which is basically beat the game as fast as possible. And if you ever see those 100% runs, it's kind of ridiculous how optimized and how crazy those people are. Like, they're literally like button mashing and they're like doing stuff. It's weird. The funny thing is, this game is older than everybody in our class. It came out in '94, so I'd assume everyone in our class is a freshman, which would mean that we were born in like '95, '96. So this game is older than all of us, which is funny. I still think it's better than most of the games that are out now, though. It's just really fun and simple. See, that's a little glitch, like with auto-scrolling. If you just get on the edge and you just keep fluttering, you just keep going with the movement, even though I'm not moving any directional pads right now. Alright, so we got, after this we have 1-6, 1-7, and 1-8, so we're almost done, I guess. Okay, that's a split to remember to do this time. Okay. 1-6. This level is not too bad. Just a little annoying with some bats later down the line. Yeah, and the Shy Guys on stilts are a little annoying because their hitboxes are kind of stupid. Oh my god. What I hate about the dark levels is you really can't see anything going on. Okay, I'm about to do another trick right now. And basically it's pretty simple. You just go up here. When you go up here, it like, for some reason, weirds out the spawning system or something, and bats just come up there, so I just jump on that bat and jump up. So I skip growing a plant and all that stuff. I usually never get that, and I just got it right now, so that's pretty nice that I got that first try. It's not like it's a hard trick or anything, it's just I'm not really good at any tricks with this game. Okay, so this is 1-6, we got 2 more levels. Okay, that's another split. Okay, 1-7. It's a funny level. This one's called Touch Fuzzy Get Dizzy. And there's a joke among the community that when you touch a fuzzy, Yoshi gets on acid. I'll show you why in a second. Because it really does look like he's on acid or something. Right here, you're gonna see these weird fuzzy balls. When you touch him, he like starts tripping out. Yoshi starts freaking out and everything starts turning purple. and it's hard to control them, which is annoying. Yeah, so children's games in 95 are allowed to have little animals tripping out. Pretty funny. Oh my god. And in a speedrun, you really wouldn't want to touch these, which it's hard to avoid, but because they slow you down slightly. Okay, this is the end right here. Okay. We're going on the last castle here, so we're about to finish. Okay. Alright, here we go. Last world on the castle. Last castle on the first world. So you want to hit that fish just so he stops spitting water at you, because it's annoying and it keeps holding you back until he wants to go back underwater. So right there, I just threw an egg up and hit a switch, so I didn't have to go up there and hit it with my head. That's the nice thing about this game, that the eggs allow for crazy optimization, so you can kind of like throw them wherever. It's cool to see how people can use angles and stuff and bounce stuff off crazy walls. Yeah, World 1 is really easy, because I'm already done with this castle. Just better fight the boss. See, there's the boss. The boss here is known for killing a lot of runs just because the way he bounces around, and sometimes eggs just don't register, which is annoying. It's just a weird little blob. But nothing in World 1 actually can hurt you, none of the bosses. So I can just walk up to this guy and I'll just bounce off. So it's just like a little green goop ball, which is weird. And I can just kind of like run up to him. I don't think he'd hurt me. Maybe he can, I forgot. Yeah, he can't hurt me. Just like a little ball. All you gotta do is just hit him with eggs. Which you gotta do with like most characters. Okay, he should be dead. Alright. So he's dead. I'm about to split, and I'll show you guys the splits and explain them to you. And I think that'll be it for the video. Okay, split. Alright, so now that I finished the world, I'll just show you the splits. So I got a 16-17, which means I saved total 1 minute and 6 seconds, which is not bad. Let me explain this to you. So light blue means the best time I've ever got. So that's the best I've ever gotten on 1-1, 1-2, and so on. The pink means you did really bad. That's because of when I explained earlier, 1-3, I forgot to split, so that's why it's bad. It wasn't supposed to be that bad. Green light green means like the 103 at on level 1-5. Just means you didn't save time or you didn't gain time, and that's because on 1-5 that was the auto scroller level, and I can't control that speed, so it always will be the same. And for the last one, for 1-7, I did actually lose a little bit of time, but I was still under. So that's why it was a dark green. And my best time now is 16-17.